Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, guys. We've got new content. So in I go. I have gone out of my way to see... Well, I watched some of the stuff that I won't be playing. The new Fractal, a little bit of the challenge mode, Convergences, neither of which I am likely to be playing. And certainly none of it was... Well, actually, the Fractal had some cool new stuff in it. I was watching Loranity, and she about busted a gut laughing. Desperate Measures now available to play. I will play this chapter.
Wayfinder.
Yes.
I must request your presence at the camp immediately.
Okay, Ramses. Ramses.
What's wrong?
The situation is tense among our allies. As uncertainty about our next step grows, so too does their anger.
Okay.
I fear that things will worse without your intervention.
Oh, I have to intervene again, am I?
I see. I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'll be there as soon as I
Don't worry,
can.
Ramses. We'll resolve this.
Or maybe we won't. My money's on we will. I am off to Inner Naos. Naos. Potato. Should it be Naos? Because if we replace the N with an M, a very similar sound, we get Mayos. Short for mayonnaises, and that actually makes sense. Victims of the fog. Before your arrival, I stood on the edge of the fog, watching helplessly while my own succumbed to its toxicity as they attempted to flee. Now that the fog has lifted, their essence is trapped, and I am unable to help. I seek someone who can end their suffering. Come find me. Message. Transcribed by Ward Member Benon. I'm a friend of Lady Patha. Oh, I do understand we also have a new mastery. Oh, crap. Do I have a... Ah, good, I have a celebration booster on. 4 hours left on it. We want to max the XP. And the new Inner Naos. Sieging... No, we already have that, don't we? Yeah, we already have all of those.
Infuriating!
Astral Ward. Oh, that's it. Wayfinder Mastery. Train that. Train this mastery, gain bonus effects, add new services to the Wizard's Tower to upgrade Obsidian Armor, or to exchange various map currencies and materials, open arcane chests with ease, provide some protections against Eparch in the Citadel of Zakiros, loot a daily coffer from the Into the Spider Lair meta event that contains particularly rare items. I'm kind of dubious about the particularly rareness of those, but it's possible. Alright. I will go into the quest right here, standing right next to Mega Fart. Mega Fart. Right there. Mega Fart. How to announce to everyone you're 12 years old without saying you're 12 years old. I would like to continue my quest. Desperate Measures, Forward Bivouac. My understanding from a quick post that I saw in Reddit was that the first thing you do after the short instance is fill in a bar by doing
We
events.
have to wait for reinforcements. It's the only way. Every hour, more of my soldiers die. Do you think his turrets simply stop while we wait?
Enough! Calm yourselves. What's the situation here?
Gentlemen, there's no fighting in the war room.
Report to
Damn it.
Miskarin.
Stumbled
We
over my
don't
words.
know what he'll recommend.
But if he does support sending the full Astral Ward, we would be fools to attack without them. We would be fools to wait here for
voice sounds
reinforcements
different
that
on
may never
Fro.
come. Have you been out there? We are stretched across dozens of positions, barely able to hold them. How long until the front collapses? Must we all be dead before we're allowed to strike?
That's enough, both of you.
Patha.
You are generals.
Show each other some respect, at least.
Good. Perhaps you can help me here.
I understand your desire for reinforcements, but I will not be beholden to Iskaran's whims. But neither do I offer you a pointless sacrifice. I have watched the battlefield for weeks now. We have been overstretched and vulnerable the entire time.
Apologies, my lady. We will restructure our defenses to get
Calm, Ramses. I mean no reproach. But if Epoch's forces could have shattered our defenses at any moment, why are we still here?
Are you suggesting Epoch's army isn't as strong as it appears?
That's
impossible.
pretty much.
I know you sensed, as I have, the souls of the thousands of soldiers stationed in Zakiros.
He has eaten them. How
I
many
wish
of them
to
has he
strike as you
eaten?
do, my lady, but we should not underestimate our foe.
Maybe he's
We
detecting
move
their
now,
souls.
and you're wrong.
Then my head will be the first to fall. I ask nothing more of you than I offer of myself.
What's next then?
Let's
We're
next
conducting a lot of shaping operations out there right now, and I'm sure the troops could use your help.
There we go.
Battles are raging across Nios. If we can free up our troops from those conflicts, we can improve our odds.
I will remain here to craft our battle plan. Frode, perhaps you can offer your insight on that matter.
When the hour comes, Wayfinder, I will call on you. I wouldn't want you to miss out on all the fun.
Yeah, fun. Okay, we'll start with Ramses. Hi, Ramses. How do you feel about this plan?
How do you feel about this plan?
How do you feel about
It
this
gives
plan?
me some pause, I must say. I had hoped for more compatriots to join us before we assault the final bastion. But Pathay's right. If Epoch's army was as strong as it appeared, how has he not crushed us yet? We have a saying here. If your horns are in, your head is also. My life has been at risk from the first battle cry. There's no retreating at this point.
Tensions are certainly high right now.
Tensions are certainly high right now.
Tensions are
It
certainly
is
high right now.
inevitable. The fate of our world is at stake, and the lives of our soldiers as well. Frode and the General may argue about their methods, but their goals are aligned. I am glad you are here. Your presence as a way of reminding people what they are truly fighting for.
My glory?
Do not demur from this. You are as vital
They
to
used
our
the wrong
chances as
word. Do
anyone
not
else.
demur, not demure.
Thank you for that.
Almost time now. Got something to ask me?
Is Garen going to help us?
Is this Garin going to help us?
I really don't know. I wish I did, but he operates on a different level than I do. It would make a big difference to have him here. We need every powerful ally we can get. But truthfully, I agree with Nephis. We're losing good soldiers trying to hold these lines. We need to strike while we still can.
Well, the iron is hot, so to speak.
Are the troops prepared?
Are the troops prepared?
That's worth an
As
achievement
prepared
point,
as
guys.
they're gonna get.
I'm well
I'd
informed.
love more time to work with them, but it's a luxury we can't afford. We'll find out how good a job we've done when the battle begins. That's always the decider.
268 more to go for 19,000. Is it just exit from here, I think? Yeah, alright. We'll just exit to Inner Nios. Naos. I think I'm going to go with Naos on the theory that if it was an M, it would be Mayos. So it should be Naos. Complete any event or adventure in Inner Nios, Naos, and skirmish events and adventure count for more progress. What are we doing down here? Don't know. So we have to do these in Inner Naos before the rest of it opens up, I think. But they've added stuff to do as well. We just have to find it. Free Cryptus Essence. So that is an adventure. We'll see if that's one that's manageable. Take me up. Alright. Free Cryptus Essences.
I sense your benevolence. Will you grant freedom to the victims of the fog?
I'll try. The essences of those who fled tyranny are trapped. I cannot reach them, but perhaps you can. There is scant time before they are lost forever. I can help you. Free as much Cryptus Essence as you can. Each bit of essence freed restores your mount's energy. 10, 15, or 19. Oh, yes, I wanted to do that.
Many felt imprisoned by our king's wall.
Grab that. Oh, I just missed that one. That's not fair. That was good enough to hit it. All right, we're over this one. I'm assuming this is timed.
Finally, free from your prison.
It is timed. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of time left. I want to make sure we get at least the 10 that is required for the lowest tier of success. 4 seconds left.
Thank you, Liberator. You are ferocious.
I did
You foster
get-
tranquility. Your actions echo throughout.
Ooh, nice chunk of
Naos.
progress on the bars anyway. Okay, so that's the first one. We also have a new one over there, I think. And might as well do the new stuff and see what all that's about. Quest chain is really fun. I hope so. I liked the, first of all, I liked the expansion stuff a lot. And that just vanished under me. That's no fair. How about if I hop down here? I liked the expansion stuff a lot, especially the first map. I thought the first map was a blast. And then of the first content drops, this map, the eastern part of the map, I thought was pretty good. The, wow, that went away. No, there's something going on up there. The last part was okay. So I'm hoping that this part is at least as good as the first part of the extra content. And hopefully as good as, say, the expansion itself. Especially that first map on the expansion. I really enjoyed that one. I've got to defeat a lot of enemies around here, it seems like. Is that just is that supposed to be a quest marker, or just a general marker of the area, I guess? Okay, that's fine then. New viewer, thought I asked you where you're from. Ah, Finn. I am from the lovely, not really, and scenic, no, Silicon Valley, in the San Francisco Bay Area of California. certainly. Welcome to my stream. I'm a little bit slow starting today because the patch was 4.5 hours ago.
Fury!
Yeah, the progress is pretty good on this then. Not bad at all. Looks like doing four activities will be enough to get us the into the next step of the story. And we will grab XP where we can. Because we've got another mastery to master. Oh, a new adventure. Let's go to that one instead. Doing the new stuff is always a little bit more fun. And adventures, if they're well done, can be a lot of fun. That first adventure was okay. Nothing special. With practice, it would be pretty easy. I expect to get gold on it. Oh, nope. Nope. I hit the wrong button. I have chubby fingers. This appears to be a race one. Might consider a scouting run to be better prepared for what you'll face to. Aspire to set a record time. I'm going to try. Well, a race is pretty straightforward content. 4.5 minutes. What is the M3? Warp back to the last checkpoint reached. Oh, I guess if you fail or miss one. Said something about a mount swap. I guess is that optional or necessary? It happens you're such a potato finger with sky scale. Flying is much more from you. I'm fine with the sky scale. I have a couple of issues with the implementation on it. What I wish they would do is the sky scale's got a couple more abilities. I would love for them to give the same sort of toggle that they gave to leyline gliding. The F1 key, they need an F2 key and an F3 key. One of them is for updrafts, and the other would be for wall clinging, as both of those generally are fine, but occasionally you run into certain circumstances where their implementation is just excruciating to deal with. So, if they added those to the sky scale, the mount would be just about perfect. Oh, clever. They've given us obstacles. Airborne obstacles. At this point, for the adventures like this and the first one I did, I don't really care about medaling. I just want to, as long as I get the bronze medal, that's fine. I just want a successful completion to make progress on the event bar so that I can move on with the storyline. Be interesting to see what kind of times people can get, especially if this is a mixed mount one like it is. Now, the people who know what they're doing with griffins, for instance. I'm the world's worst griffin driver. And I'm also bad at the roller beetle driving, so I'm certainly never going to break any records. Pardon me again. Oh, we're almost done. That was gold medal? Gold medal by 13 seconds. Woohoo! Enjoy watching my videos. Comes to more slow phase. Well, I'm certainly glad you enjoy the videos. I wish I had thought to start uploading them to YouTube a couple of years earlier. I can't believe I made a gold, but I did by 13 seconds. I'm number 856 for the day. All right, that's not really very impressive. Roller beetle, driving to the walls left and right. Yeah, oh yeah, that's it. Occasionally, I'll make one of those really tight turns where you have to drift and slide and then catch and zoom right out. And then I think, okay, maybe I'm getting the hang of it. And then the next time I try to do the exact same thing, I drive into a tree or end up facing 180 degrees the wrong direction. Oh, look at all those boxes. And a mastery point. Very nice. More boxes. Ooh, nice. Magi's Skyforged Scepter. That'll go off to the alt account. And then if the alt account already has the skin, that'll go off to the guild. And I finished a special. Earn 5 silver or 1 gold medal time. Naos Recon Run. Huh, well that's a bonus. Good work, Lens. Good work. We need just one more. No, thank you. I got it done, thanks. 1 is good. At least for now. All right, well, we'll head up there and see what's shaking up there in the northwest.
Wayfinder. Just who I was hoping to see.
You didn't see me at all, though, dude. I'm flying way up here. You can't see me.
Down on us the whole time. If you could get up there on your...
Wayfinder.
It's time we throw open Hator's gate.
Maybe later. I'm trying to do the quests,
We're going
Patha.
to use their old defenses against them.
I've told you not to call me
Find
at
us a
work.
camp and we'll begin the assault.
All right, we're coming into the green area. And what are we doing here?
For Epoch! And now, to destroy you.
And now to destroy you.
Evidently, we are quelling skirmishes in the area. Pardon me while I quell.
Infuriate!
I'll grab the lantern if we don't already have that one. We don't have that one.
And now, to destroy you.
Right, let's see, I know there's a new UI option that because I enjoy the action camera. I think it ought to be in general options. The option, they changed the cursor. They've given you there's mobs. I have to get to work murdering people. Track that down later. They have added new options for the little circle in the middle for the action camera, including color options and different cursor options if you are using action camera. And I enjoy action camera for most of my solo games.
I feel 6 feet tall.
It's time, Wayfinder.
There we go.
We gather at the camp to discuss our strategies. Come when you are able.
I will come when I am able. Fortunately, I'm able.
Power flow at 30%. Rerouting.
Alright, well, before we head in for that, let's sell the junk. Anything that I have plenty of? Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy a provisioner's token with that. Nope, that's... There we are. We now continue our story. Chapter 17. Desperate Measures. At the forward bivouac.
And after we breach the walls?
There are 3 towers in Zakharos, and all must be taken if we are to win the day.
We're going to have to split our forces between them. If we try to take them one at a time, the defenses will shred us.
Where will
I think
be
they changed
most
Frode's
useful?
voice.
You will join me as I infiltrate the spider's lair.
Of course, that assumes.
My lady, please. I am hurt and beg a favor of you. Death to the false king!
Exhilarating! Compounding our powers!
Daggers of Zakharos.
Invigorating! Infuriating!
Swift assassination completed. So, was that not let anyone get in or do something? How about some more spinning, rotating guardian swords of death?
A clever combination!
Was it really a clever combination, though? No. And that certainly wasn't clever. I've got to get back into the hang of rotating. Well, Nephis is certainly excited to get into the action.
I feel 6 feet tall!
That's a little better. I haven't played this character for a bit, so, you know. You forget all of the stuff you've learned in the past.
Exhilarating!
I haven't played this character a bunch for 3 months. I mean, last time I did was when this content came out. The new content came out 3 months ago.
Protect Patha!
Infuriating!
no shortage of them.
For the record, you've been struck.
Boy, they managed to sneak a whole bunch of people into our camp. Well, people is not quite right. They're kind of demons. Sort of, you know. The point stands. What was that?
They brought down the wall. Let none of them through.
Oh. Oh, they brought down the wall.
Compounding our powers! Infuriate!
We will make them regret their rash actions by face murdering
6
them all.
feet tall!
Oh, we got more of them over here. They're everywhere! I love a huge march of damage
6 feet
numbers.
tall!
Just always feels good,
Invigorating.
you know? Let's drop this on them. Defeat Pugla. Pugia. Pugia? Pugla. Pugla, I think. The Midnight Blade. Oh, he's jumpy.
I'm 6 feet tall!
How about we drop this on him? And then jump. And maybe a little bit of that. Some of that.
Stand your ground! A clever combination!
Play usually as a rifle mechanist holosmith. Oh, does the holosmith kind of explode so quickly if you're not careful? Yeah,
But hopelessly
I've
outnumbered.
tried holosmith a bunch of times, and I'm
They hope to silence her.
I'm not terrible, but I'm definitely not good. On the other hand, when I'm just playing casually, yeah, I play mechanist.
My lady?
You smell it on their remains too, don't you, Ramses? Not hatred of
Mechanist is straightforward to play, has good survivability, good DPS.
sweeter.
Fear.
It's just,
Prepare the
for
soldiers
casual
to
play, it is, to my mind, the
sacrifice
best
awaits.
choice. Now, you don't have to be casual with it. We have finished Chapter 17, Desperate Measures.
More accolades.
Another mastery point. We're about, what? Not even a fifth of the way, I would say. And let's see, 571 out of 3.3 million. Yeah, that's not even a fifth. A sixth? A little better than a sixth of the way in. We've got, I think, 4 points of the 6 we need. Nope, 7 for the mastery, so we've got 4 out of the 7. Boxes of goodies.
Now this is a
Box
find.
of more goodies. Tale of Adventure. And
Target destroyed.
deconstruct both of those. And that is the end of the first of 3 chapters in the new stuff. Let's see what's next. For instance, when I've been doing stuff other than the initial story run through, which I always do on my Guardian, my most played character. After that, I tend to do all of the sort of daily activities type of stuff.
Now, this is a find.
On the Mechanist, simply because it's always straightforward. They've added the fishing vendor here. Where to next? Meet with my allies. Ooh. We're heading into the new area, the Citadel of Zakiros. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know what they want to play, but they know they want to play casually.
Outrider, Wizard of Two. This general of yours?
Mechanist is a great choice, although Engineer itself is one of the more challenging classes to play, with things like kit rotations involved. Although you can certainly make good progress. Essentially, just running Flamethrower Ellie. Flamethrower. In we go. Flamethrower Engineer. Leveling up Flamethrower, getting your Flamethrower kit first as early as possible, and then just using the Flamethrower, you can do most of the content.
We must pursue Epoch. Now! We cannot allow him time to recover. He suffered a defeat. He's vulnerable. But if he retreats to his throne, an army between us, with time on his side. With so few of us left to fight, you feel Epoch's multitudes waiting ahead as I do, General. They overwhelm the senses. This chance will never come again, slight as it may be. We must strike.
Indeed we must. Dag the Front Arena. Take the portal. Rally any who stand to cover our flanks.
Heather.
Majesty.
Respectfully, I've walked the path with you this far. I'm not stopping here.
Very well. Dagda, Frode. Should we fail, I ask that you give asylum to my people.
The Wayfinder and the Outrider fight with you. You won't fail.
Thanks, Frode. Stirring speech. I laughed. I cried. It changed my life.
Epoch moves swiftly when provoked. His forces must be at the ready. Yet I sense they do not attack. Why? Do not forget, he stayed his hand upon witnessing Labrys's sacrifice. If ever there was a time for him to act without thought, that was it.
Yes, we fight on Epoch's turf.
Turf.
He is ancient and cunning. There can be no doubt he is prepared.
The enemy lurks. Be on your guard.
Yeah, we can see them lurking. I'll take my time here. I'll murder the things at range if I can. They give me the opportunity, you know, you... Cryptus Memory. I'll grab that in a second. Most of these visuals are coming from my friends. This is one Merc Scavenger left. And we got some eyeballs.
Surrounded. Perimeter defense.
Well, okay, I wanted to read that, but...
For the wreck, I'm failing quick.
Wow, that was not great. On my part.
Invigorating.
There's an awful lot of little bastards.
Infuriating. Such synergy.
Such synergy.
Gee, Arena. Having fun playing with your food over here? One of these little things keeping you entertained? Defeat the King's Nightmare. Night Hunters. Alright, we've got 4 of them.
Exhilarating. For the record, you've been struck.
Yes, for the record, you've been struck. Just in case you weren't aware of the fact that you'd been struck, you've been struck.
Infuriating.
Take the portal out of the Council of Houses. All right, this time we'll see if they let me read that. Oh, we've got... I guess this is either not reachable here in the story stuff. Is my guess. Yeah, it's not. Okay. There's a mastery point. Cryptus memory. Let's see. As you reach out to the essence, a surge of preserved ancient memory pours through your mind. Jungle heat, writhing vines, the dragon sees. Tyria, vibrant, lush, and humid. Cacophony. Bounding creatures, croaking ceases, I feed. Sleep, dreams, something watches, something enters. Wake, my brother screams, vines dragging, gone. Following a dark place, a wicked tree, my brother suspended, absorbed. A voice dominating, is the jungle. I resist, I flee. Fear, fear, fear. I know it sees through my dreams. Days, nights, I scurry, flee. Kill to survive. The vines follow, threatening oblivion. Weak, pathetic. I do not fear. But I do. Until him, I collapse. His resplendence, Isgarin. Interesting. Did we not at any point actually walk here and get that POI? Or is the POI not active inside the storyline? Looks like it. Take the portal.
Strike swiftly. Give them no time to set a defense.
Yeah, thank you.
Try your heart.
Get out. Get out.
You've brought this on yourself.
All right. 1, 2. Those are a lot of damage numbers. That always feels good, you know? That's an awful lot of things around. Yeah, I'm not sure we need all the things that we're currently dealing with all at the same time.
I feel 6 feet. My mind is scrambled.
My mind evidently is scrambled, according to me, anyway.
Why won't anyone help me?
Well, so far, other than a whole lot of throwing a whole lot of mobs at us, this is not particularly deep content. I hope we actually get some answers to the questions we have about Isgarin. I mean, we got certainly another clue there just a second ago.
You've been struck.
More mobs. We need still more mobs? Seal the Cryptus Rifts. Oh, okay. Well, how about if I come over here and seal the rift? That would probably be a good idea if it keeps more mobs from coming in. Maybe I should actually occasionally, like, read stuff. Oh, come on. Stop interrupting me at the last freaking second. All right, 1. Almost 2? 2.
General, Majesty, I fear we march to our end.
Is the situation that dire?
Hundreds lie in wait. More, perhaps. It is difficult to discern. They rhyme.
That doesn't sound
I
good.
spoke true. A better opportunity to strike
Yeah,
will never
it
present
sounds like
itself.
he's got a
That
bunch of
does
them
not mean
trapped
the odds
or
are
devoured and their souls are there. They're not
We
actually
will
there,
turn this
capable of
army to
fighting.
Our side.
I need to check.
Majesty, surely not. I will follow you to my death. But you cannot believe, after all that's happened,
No, we will turn them to our side. There is no other way.
Gotta check these bookshelves. Continue up the Spire of Dreams. In a second. In a second. We've got books to read. Anything else over here? Uh-oh. This is the way we're supposed to go. Okay. I want to check the far end. Yeah, we got more books over there. It's not my way to skip a good book. Even if I'm not reading them right now. I feel the irresistible pull of must click on the clicky. Voracious reader, how many are there? 7 of 9, there's 2 left. If I haven't missed them already. What is that? kill these guys off. Let's see what's up. So far, I gotta say, this stuff has been really kind of just repetitive. Kill a batch of mobs, kill another batch of mobs. Now, I'm pretty sure that we can understand now that they are on a smaller team than they used to be. Because we know they're working on some of their game, even if we don't know anything about it. For a while, I had thought that it was really likely, and the rumors had it, that they were working on Horizon Zero Dawn, but that seems to have been scuttled. And then we had the rumors from the financial statements in Korea about them working on Guild Wars 3, and then they kind of pulled that back, so we don't really know what the hell they're working on other than... No, the next... Whoa! That was unnecessarily quick. Other than the next expansion, which we should get an announcement about sometime relatively soon. Or at least we'll start getting stuff, you know, little bits and pieces, but it's 3 months out, so. Alright, we got the big bad guy. Make sure I got my heal all the way up. I'm feeling all better. Alright.
The heart of the obscure.
Okay, I'll use the heart of the obscure.
Decisively. Give no quarter to any who oppose us.
I'm leaving the mission area. What? Okay, now I'm not. That was really dumb.
No.
Made out of their, yeah.
Labrys's words. The strength to do that which the common cryptis will not.
Are they like wallpapered with?
There is no army.
Yeah, that's, well, that was my prediction.
There never was.
Countless innocents. First the battle below, now this. He has methodically weakened us while strengthening himself.
There is no depravity to which he will not stoop. I failed them. They should have been under our protection.
They would rest in honor under the Tree of Mourning if time allowed. Destroy them. Then at least they can never be consumed. Wait. Wayfinder. Can your heart of the obscure
Fat buddy.
free their essence peacefully?
Good afternoon.
They deserve that much, at least.
Yes, they do.
Essential experiences, achievement unlocked. Okay. Reliquary. So it turns out, Epark, not a good guy. What a shock. I am stunned, shocked, and surprised at this discovery.
Dream.
Is that one of a bunch? Okay, I didn't get the first memory. That figures. Ah, well.
Soon you will dream. We will see to it.
Creepy looking. Like that. Sorry, this is Guild Wars 2. This is the last content patch for the previous expansion. Secrets of the Obscure. Where we finish out the story. Had time for playing an RPG, face purple crying, yeah. Well, certainly any MMO is going to be a time sink. I will say that Guild Wars 2 can be played more casually than most. Because once you hit the level cap, you hit the level cap. It never changes. It is free to play. Essentially all of the content the game launched with 11 years ago is free. The core gameplay is free. Used to play WoW, then, I mean, you would understand the basic game mechanics here without too much trouble. There are some things they do differently, but you would be able to make the transition. And as I said, unlike WoW, where every time there's a new expansion, they raise the level cap and you have to do the whole gear chase again. The level in this has been level 80 since launch. 11 years, 4 expansions, and a bunch of other content releases. Yes, also a one-time payment. And free to play for the core game. And then everything else, there's no sub. So it's free access to any content you buy. Frequently they'll have sales on Path of Fire, and that'll get you the first 2 expansions for $10 or $15. I can't remember. So it is relatively inexpensive to play, and you don't have to worry. The ability to play it casually is pretty much unrivaled amongst any of the MMOs. So if you're pressed for time. Belonging, hunger, rejection, the seer's home, the tower, rest, breathe, peace. He teaches, I learn, Tyria so vast. I hunger, worry, I explain, dismissal, unbalanced, he says. Speaks of ascension, waiting, sorrow, equilibrium. I must feed, I hunger. Why is he so empty alone? Hunger, nothing, hunger. Ooh, did he eat waiting sorrow? That would be bad. Really enjoy how Guild Wars 2 made endgame the entire game. I mean, pretty much all the zones are full of players getting stuff done, even if the game's a decade old. Yeah, it has a really good system, the mega server technology, where it spins up map instances only where necessary. So in a relatively unbusy zone, you'll have, instead of just your server there, every server player will be there. So if anyone in the world is, well, not the world, because there's 2. There's the NA and EU. Anyone in North America or EU, whichever you're in, who's in that map will be in that same map with you, and that makes them feel alive. Hunting blood, Centaur village drained, regret he watches, disdain, fear, I plead, he does nothing, does not hear. So Isgarin threw out Eparch, it seems. He brought him into the wizard's tower and then threw him out. We've got all kinds of friends coming. Let's drop that and that. Oh, not that. Nothing got dropped. Okay. How about we try again?
Vitality restored.
Is that everybody? Everybody? Did we get everyone? We did. The next floor. Avatars of... Oh, they're hostile. Okay. So right now I am playing the storyline component. Most of the game is played in the open world.
I feel something amiss.
Yeah, they're not attacking us anymore. That would be amiss. Paintings? Odd. I wouldn't think Eparch would be big on paintings. And WoW often makes you feel a little lonely in old content where there's like one person maybe you can spot in a week. Yeah. Certainly I understand that feeling. No, I myself have got an enormous number of hours. I have over 6,000 hours in WoW.
The throne room, Majesty.
Over 5,500 in Lord of the Rings Online and over 4,500 in this game.
That throne is mine. Wayfinder, open the way for the true Midnight King.
First of all, we got the Cryptus memory here. That's all of them. Brushing up against the essence, an old memory swirls through your mind. Anticipation, impatience, a sudden waft from opening doors. Founders enter, an empty table. Nephis, steely, formal, still armed. Mosin, hovering, jovial, her charisma enviable. Phoebe, thundering, ponderous, an unreadable slate. Arcus, from shadow, watching everything, everyone, all expectant, curious, skeptical, lacking vision. I provide. Isgaren's candor, matching and mirroring. Matching? No. Eclipsing. Phoebe's stare pierces, judging like the seer. Arcus whispers. Mind dances, a web forms motive. Fear. Fear for Nios, fear for our Cryptus. The fires of anger stoked, back to Tyria, to his tower. He will regret, he will collapse, he will beg before my resplendence. So basically, looks like Isgaren kicked him out, and he's been sulking ever since. Started in Cataclysm, werewolf race got me in. Yeah, I've always found the Worgen an interesting race. Started this game at the end of Icebrood Saga. That was a tough time for the game. The end of the Icebrood Saga was maybe the weakest thing they've ever done. The very end. Icebrood Saga itself started okay to very good and was improving, and then they were in a hurry. And they had to get it finished in a hurry so they could get out the next expansion. And it hurt. So that was, to my mind, that was, you came in at the low point in the game. And it has bounced back very nicely since End of Dragons and Secrets of the Obscure. The number of concurrent players has never been higher.
And finally, she brings herself before the throne. I've been waiting, Princess of Traitors.
Gorging yourself while we cut our way through your defenses. Bold strategy, King. Was the Queen your strategist? Perhaps without Labris.
Do not speak her name.
Eparch,
Kneel.
the Midnight
Sacrifice
King.
yourself to me, as you forced your queen to do.
But I am not so noble.
Labris was right to refuse negotiations with you. You will kneel, or my generals will make you kneel. Your strength is mine, and my strength is the lifeblood of the Cryptis. Speak your last words.
We'll throw your bones from Eventide's bridge. The Cryptus will spit on your memory. Labris sacrificed herself for nothing.
Burn.
What? General Traitor! Who?
Epoch!
Thunderon! Algeus! General!
For Nios! To Pena!
Die!
Awful lot of them. Also, a lot of them awful. God damn it. Not great. Misplaying. Misclicking. Making mistakes. Must stop.
I feel 6 feet tall. Compounding our powers.
All my friends are still kicking.
I feel 6 feet
And it
tall.
looks like the two generals who were waiting for us joined us, or one of them did. Defeat Eparch. Really?
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Drop of Rage and Regret. I have no idea what those are. Drop of Regret. Don't know. Decrease skill activation and recharge times, but do something else as well. So I've got 2 charges of each. I wish I could add the time to actually read what they do. I would like to, but that's probably not going to happen. Can't quite move out of it. That was a help. Come on. There we go. Well, something happened that I can't see because it all froze up on me.
I knew I'd achieve this.
Cannot stop him.
Eparch, your strategy confuses me.
Isgarin, I figured he was coming.
Save your people by consuming them all? Still clinging to your antiquated ideals, wizard? Our enemies have never understood what it takes for my people to survive. That is why you will die today. Wyteria will be mine tomorrow. Your gluttony has given you strength beyond mine. That much is clear. Come to beg for your life, then. A pointless gesture, but I welcome it. On the contrary, I couldn't pass up this chance to help end yours. Aetha! Wayfinder! Join your power with mine! The heart!
Oh, over here. Well, it's doing 16,759 per pulse. That seems good.
Now, kill this parasite!
Should have dodged. Aha, jumped it that time. Jerk. Whoops, don't stand in the bad stuff. Note to self, do not stand in bad stuff. It's bad. Dodged, good. Oh, he has himself dodged. What do I need to do? Clear out his friends, I'm guessing. Ah, strike with the heart. Sure.
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Why am I hitting him? I want to... There we go. That's what I want to do. is actually doing anything to him. There we go. He's back. He's back in his bubble again. Get out of the way of all the bad guys. Not sure what the drops are doing, if anything. Supposed to be striking with heart. There we go. Oop, we do not want to be in this.
You've been struck.
How about if I stand off at a little bit of range and fill him with arrows in his various bits and pieces? That was not what I did. I did not do that.
I was getting tired of lying around.
Do not want to get sucked again. Pardon the phrase. I hope you won't mind if I stand out here at a distance and continue to attempt to avoid his suck. Alright, we're back here again. Ow. I'm going to take the hit. Ow. No, that's not what I'm trying to hit. Damn it. There we go. And now we get our last 25% at Eparch. We definitely want to avoid the suck.
My king, my blood, you have been deceived. Your brothers understood. Labrys understood. Cryptis, wanderer. All our kind are despised. For that which is our nature. We are predators. We must feed. If we do not prey, we court extinction. I see now. Nothing will stop you from taking the Midnight Throne. Take it, but do not forsake your people. All we have labored for. Take my strength. Consume me. For the Cryptis.
I don't know, man.
It was never your strength to kill.
Char got you into the game, and the Char-themed zones in Icebrood. The Char Civil War part of Icebrood was the best part. I particularly loved the south end of Drizzlewood Coast. The south end was a blast. I really, really enjoyed that. I thought that was the high point of Icebrood Saga. I loved the south end. The north end of the map I always felt was too much on rails. The south end I really enjoyed.
So it ends. And so the reign of...
You certainly took your time.
I am here now, when it matters. When your survival was all but assured, only then did you stick your neck out for our people.
Yeah.
I risked nothing for your people. I risked exposure to rid our worlds of Epoch. And while I hope it proves worthwhile, the survival of the Cryptus people was not a requirement.
Isgaran, kind of a
Let's see
dick.
that we do not stand on opposite sides of the battlefield one day, Seer.
General, gather the wounded. Iskaran, we are in your debt. I need time to set my house in order. I will contact you then.
Until then...
I'll also note that the prologue for the Icebrood Saga
It's time to go
was
home.
maybe the single most
Wayfinder?
fun map they ever made. It was obvious
Nios
they
owes
had
a
fun
great
designing
deal
it.
to you, Wayfinder.
The concert is an
Wayfinder.
unreal piece of content.
I expect
The heavy
to
metal
see
concert.
you in the Wizard's Tower soon. You're always welcome here, friend.
Your legend will walk our dreams for eternity. As will yours, Outrider.
Thank you, Ramses.
In the tower, then.
The Wizard's Tower will be ready to receive the Midnight King.
You enjoyed most of the Bureau marches and the north of Drizzlewood, but you're from the cold north. Bureau is sort of a mixed bag, the Bureau marches. There are parts of it I like and parts of it I dislike. It also gave us the brief moment that Bram might turn out not to be a complete idiot. No, he continued to be a complete idiot. We have completed that.
Recognition.
Another mastery point. I feel it is incumbent upon me not just to talk with these people, but more importantly, to run up here and sit in the throne before she does. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ha ha. Midnight rest completed. Is that really a... Use the sit emote at the throne of midnight. I had no idea that was a thing. I'm so glad it was. Give me just a sec. I need to... Oh, that took too long. It gave me time to move the camera. Try that again. I need to take a snapshot and put this into my guild's Discord. Okay, I'm back here now. We'll put that back downstairs, and we're still going here, right? Okay, let's see. We'll talk with the two generals, Nephis and Xantharon. The king's subjects come to pay respects to the Midnight King, attempting to keep what status they had with Eparch, no doubt. Look around, there are many eyes in Securos. When your continued existence depends on reacting to a tyrant's whim, information is lifeblood. Will they fall in line? In the short term, yes. She has just demonstrated that she has the strength to overthrow the most powerful cryptus in the history of Naos. In the long term, some will test her, undoubtedly. Imagine her diplomatic skills will be tested, and our military strategy if that fails. Will we see you in the Wizard's Tower? It seems likely, but that is up to Her Majesty. If not, it's been an honor, Wayfinder. He thinks I'm cool. He's quite right. The Cryptus General is oblivious to your presence and seemingly everything else going on around him. Okay, General? Not the brightest, not the sharpest knife in the knife block. Love how the Black Citadel, you can try to sit on Smolder's throne. The guards prepare to aim at your head. I don't remember that. Nice. Yeah, I was really pleased that I got an achieve for sitting in the chair. I must confess, as much as I believe in Paitha's cause, I never allowed myself to consider the aftermath of her victory. Will you come to the Wizard's Tower? That is up to Lady, Her Majesty. I have a feeling we will meet again, but there is much to do here first. Change can be difficult. Seems to be a good problem to have, no? Paitha, it is done, friend. Word travels swiftly. There are many eyes in Zakuros. Yet the work only just begins. There is much I must do before I next see you in the Wizard's Tower. Were you tempted to consume Epark after all? Tempted to cast away a chance to end centuries of tyranny, to halt the loss of countless lives, to alter the fate of my people in exchange for power beyond comprehension? Perhaps, Wayfinder, perhaps. Perhaps don't mention that to Isgarin. If Isgarin truly questioned the strength of my convictions, I find it highly unlikely any of us would still live. He is quite touchy. I look forward to riling him for centuries to come. Well, at least I can see what the Drop of Despair does. Receive and deal less attack damage. Stacks intensity. Okay, well, I wouldn't want that one, because I'm trying to kill things. We return to the Wizard's Tower. For the last bit, I've got to say, I don't know about the rest of the map because there's still exploration and stuff, but the story conclusion compared to the end of the meta event in the last map of the expansion, where you fight Naurus on the platform, this giant, tentacled, multiple eyeballs, beak chomping onto the platform as it attacks and everything, this massive, incredible animation and everything, that fight was really underwhelming. The fight at the end of the expansion itself was just so much more interesting and epic looking and feeling. Is it up above? It must be up above. We have to, like, talk to Isgarin. Yeah. Alright, up above. No, not talking to Isgarin, evidently.
Wayfinder, you linger, but express little.
Yes, it is my way. Where am I missing the actual... Well, that's it. All right, there we are. Sovereign of Naos. Check in with Arena.
Wayfinder, not a moment too soon. They're about to get into it.
You're not joining us.
That sounds dirty.
You know the situation as well as anyone.
Getting into the middle of that group? I'd rather face down Epark again. No. I think I'll leave that to you. I just wanted to catch a glimpse of it myself.
Don't tarry too long, soldier. You're overdue for some leave. Welcome home.
Wayfinder.
Welcome home.
Presumably we're going up. Head upstairs to meet my allies. Hi.
Wayfinder, good. Let's delay this no longer.
No need to rush now. Galrath does so enjoy our presence here.
I've seen you lot in battle. Huh. We've got nothing to worry about.
What would you know of battle? You were not present for... Enough! We will not waste time with idle chatter. There is still much to be done in Niles.
Sure.
Let us proceed then. Dagda, present the terms we've agreed upon.
Dagda.
The Cryptus incursion into Tyria will cease immediately. No Cryptus will enter Tyria again without direct invitation.
And any remaining loyalists who do, you're free to dispose of.
Well, we can count on
Additionally, the Astral Ward will maintain a presence in Nyos until such time as it is deemed by us to be unnecessary. In return, amnesty will be granted to the Cryptus, and we will recognize Paitha as the legitimate sovereign of Nyos.
We accept your terms.
Perhaps now there can finally be peace.
We must hope so. If this were to happen again, I promise you that it would not end.
Don't be a dick, Isgarin. Come on.
Your thoughts, Wayfinder?
Isgarin's being a dick. That's my thoughts. This is a chance for peace and friendship, because I'm a good guy, not a dick like Isgarin.
We've laid the foundation for a lasting peace and friendship here. Let's not waste that opportunity.
We will not.
Thank you, gentlemen.
There is also the other matter we discussed, Garen. Do you accept?
I do. Ramses will have a place here.
Ramses
as
is
long
cool.
as he pleases.
My lady.
Your affection for Tyrians is no secret.
I hope it's affection, not taste.
And you have more than earned a place as our ambassador.
Thank you, my king. I will not let you down.
That leaves just one final thing. You, Wayfinder. While there are many who have fought alongside me, none
That's true.
have been more steadfast or capable.
I am pretty damned
I do
capable.
want to thank you, Wayfinder. Your aid was clearly needed here.
Well, you know.
As long as
I don't mean to boast,
live,
but,
your name will
okay, I do
never
mean to
be
boast.
forgotten in Nyos. You have my eternal thanks.
Optional, explore the Wizard's Tower. Leave the tower when you're ready. God, there's a whole... Wow, that's a lot of clickies and stuff. Holy crapoli. Which is a lot of crapoli when you think about it. Frode. Oh. Okay. 20 things to talk about. Okay. And they roll the credits. Do you think that's possible? Get R&R while you can. I think I'm just going to... Thank you, Fat Body. I have finished the expansion. I tell you, the expansion itself, I really enjoyed. The first DLC, so to speak, the first content patch was pretty good. The second one was okay. This one, I frankly found disappointing. Short. I mean, an hour and a half it took me.
How do you feel about being named ambassador?
Oh, God.
It's difficult to know how to feel. Mere
He's
hours
got
ago,
awesome
I
voice work.
entered Tyria for the first time, and now I'm going to stay here. It's exciting in its way, though. The smells and sensations, the lights and colors.
I mean, compared
strange
to
shapes
the big
and
ugly
creatures.
we fought at the end of the
I'm not
base
sure I'll be
expansion,
much use as an ambassador,
that last fight.
distracted as I am.
I mean, what?
I wonder if Arena will be willing to lead me around.
We couldn't have done this without you.
I am humbled by your praise, Wayfinder. But I merely did what anyone should be willing to do for their homeland. Truthfully, I have been a
Pardon the
small
yawn,
part
old
of
man.
something greater. That is enough for me. But I am pleased that I've earned your respect. I hope your friendship as well.
Of course, Ramses.
Ramses. All right.
Ah, my dear. To think I could have made a snack of you when we first met. And now, you've proven yourself an entire meal.
That's not creepy. Thanks, Paitha.
How does it feel to finally sit on the throne?
Is it comfy?
Comfortable. Though I'll need to do some redecorating. Epoch never had much taste. In truth, the crown is heavy. There are thousands of wounded to be tended to, dead to be buried, homes to be rebuilt. I knew the cost from the beginning, of course.
Pardon me
A
on
king
again,
must
old man.
be
You know,
of the entire kingdom. It will be many days.
I hope they're not all going to be talky like this. I'm sure
There will be little
Nephis
time
probably
for
won't be
sleep.
Isgarin. Do we have to talk to Isgarin? He will be.
But there will be time for dreams.
I can't do this to all of you guys. I can't put you through hours. Seemingly, I will finish this achievement another time. Only these main people have a few dialogues. It's going to be minutes, so I mean, sooner or later I'll run it again on another character, so that'll be fine. Story complete. Another mastery point. What are we, one short, I think? Yeah, 6 out of 7. We still need to get the XP for it. And we got the mini Patha. There's her. I mean, she's mini, but not like mini compared to me.
Rare and valuable.
Nice, we got a berserker's thingy out of this. I'm ready to leave the festivities. They were so festive. And that will be some more points. 500. I'm going to have to spend some points. Fortunately, I already have 1,140. And I know, let's see, 1,140, is that enough to get all of the, I don't think it's enough to get all of the outfit stuff. But with the other points, it will be. Okay, so I want the full outfit. By the way, they have a new skimmer skin as well that's available. That's a really nice looking skimmer skin. You have to go to bed, 1 a.m. there. I have a good day. I will try to have a good day. You have a good night and a good night's sleep. And now we grab those other 500 points. Oops. Duh. And we get the last of the costume bits, and then we'll have all of the Sky Sage parts. And I can show you what those will look like. Let's see. Oh, we have a choice of the spectacles or the helm. Well, let's start with the spectacles. That's definitely a look for him. Wow, all kinds of stuff with that. Okay, this is not very well color coordinated, but it's pretty spiffy. Yeah, I like that outfit. We'll probably put that on lens very, very shortly. So we got... Right, we have these pieces because the previous 3 were from the previous Wizard's Vault. So because I already have these, I'm going to go ahead and just destroy them. They've been unlocked, and I don't have to worry about, I don't have to worry very much about, anyway, transmogrification charges. I have over 1,000 of them. So. Sell the junk.
That is all.
I'm going to swap over to Lens, and I'm going to open some boxes because we have a brand new Black Lion chest available. So I'm going to swap to Lens. And I need to AFK for a sec as, you know, nature. Be right back.
May the stars guide you.
We all have a place in the eternal alchemy.
Seize the moment.
And I'm back. First thing we've got to do, clearly, is we've got to put on the new attire look. Oh, God, that's awful. We'll start with the glasses. We've got the entire new kit. If you're curious about the hat, it's a bit big. And I'm not nuts about the hats where they, because of hair clipping and stuff, they put a sort of a hood on the back of them. So we'll stick with the glasses. We're going to accept that. We're going to change our dyes to something a little nicer. Let's see, I was using phthalo blue as my base color. Oh, we need to turn off the outfit first. So, we're using phthalo blue as the main color. We want to see the back as well. There we are. The trim, darkness, I assume, one of my very favorite colors. Just going to take a couple of minutes, minute or two here to Where's Darkness. Oh, lovely.
Someday I will establish my prominence.
That sound. Well. Trying to see exactly where, what is what there. That was, oh, that's the glasses, which we also need on.
Someday I will establish my prominence.
So I think that is appropriate. Let's see. Trying to figure out where the coloring is on the various bits. How about on the back? Wow, the darkness is really dark there. Let's see, how about a silver then? Oh, fine. We can do that later. We'll open the boxes now. We'll go to our usual place. It's going to take me a while to dye it, frankly. Always come in here. Also, we have new Black Lion weapons available in here. They are relatively plain, I want to say. They do have a nice little blue smoky glow about them, but the models themselves are relatively straightforward. And these are one Black Lion claim ticket scrap, or claim ticket each. So this is the contents that we currently have. We will get one Black Lion statuette and one fine Black Lion die canister blue from each chest. We will get 2 commons. Good ones in here are the unlocks, always. The materials bags can be okay, because I still do want to make some open world legendary armor, even though that's appearing more daunting than I thought it was going to be. And the die packs can be good if I get a die I don't have, which is not really good odds. The uncommons are the Dark Matter set. I have a couple of these. I have the Torch, the Greatsword, the Mace. Yeah, those 3. And this is what they look like. Funnily enough, they look kind of similar to these, with sort of a scintillating black animation and relatively straightforward model. So, darker and flashier than the current Black Lion set. We already have the Unleash emote. We also have the Council of Commentators chair, which is a new chair that can be used by 3 people at once. This is going to get a lot of use when people have contests on their streams. They'll plop down 2 judges, or maybe 2 sets of these for 6 judges, and everyone will do their judging from those. So a little RP quality. In the rares, a set I don't particularly like. I think this is the only one of them I've got, I believe. Yeah. The Paladin set. They're very plain. This one is Focus. It was the only one I thought was cool. The rest of them were so plain I found them kind of boring. I mean, you could certainly build around them. I mean, it's not bad by any means. That's a nice looking shield with the ribbons providing a little something. It's just relatively, you know, low key. Now, sometimes there are players who want low key, not overly flashy stuff. And then we have, of course, the super rares, which I'll never get. So what I will do is I will click open. We'll get the Black Lion statuette, the die canister, we'll get a common, and hopefully a 5th box will appear. And that will be where an uncommon or better will appear, and that's about 1 in 10 chance. Now, historically, my odds used to be really good. I was running up where I was saying I was getting, out of 25 keys, I would get on average about 2.8 items. But the last couple of times I've been opening, I've had bad luck, and I put my numbers now down at 2.7. I've gotten as many as 8. And as few as 0. I've gotten 0, I think, 3 times now, and like twice in the last 4 times I've opened batches of boxes. So I've been running a cold streak, but Previous to that, I mostly ran a hot streak, so here we go.
That looks valuable.
Well, we started with a hot one right off the bat. A Black Lion claim ticket. That'll get me one of these new items. This can go here. This can go here. Die kit is always welcome. Black Lion statuette. Actually, that'll go up there. No, down here. Nope. Yeah, there. And this is literally a junk item. It just sells for a gold. ArenaNet, please make it worth, one of those random evaluations where it's 1 gold or 2 gold, 5 gold or 20 gold. But a straight 1 gold drop is just junk. As you can tell when you go to the vendor and sell it, you just click sell junk. So we are 1 for 1. Oh, well, there goes our chance of going 25 for 25. Black Lion material, Secrets of the Obscure bag.
Valuable.
Sure. Revive orb, yawn. Another die kit. A couple of tier 6 crafting mat bags. If I ever do get around to, well, certainly, Engelbert Meow. Hey, yeah, indeed. I'm opening Black Lion chests. I finished off the content. I will not spoilerize it so that you may savor it this evening. For those of you who don't know EBM, Engelbert Meow, I strongly suggest you throw her a follow as her streams are awesome. Will you be playing tonight, EBM? She is mostly a Guild Wars 2 streamer. She also does some cozy gaming and has been known to do a cursed cosplay or 10, where she gives herself a limited amount of time and materials and throws together a cosplay. And she just did Patha a week or 2 ago. You're hoping to, but you have things you've got to do. What a surprise. Too bad they only give you 168 hours every week to do stuff. Well, if you're there, I'll drop by, and the rest of you should too, because she's cool. I have another box to open. The guaranteed wardrobe unlocks may be the most fun you can have with your clothes on in the game. I'm kidding. I'm not actually wearing pants, so that doesn't really apply.
Nice gear.
Primers. I need to use my primers more. And a Black Lion miniature claim ticket. Too bad, so sad. Got to get them done, though, before you have furniture delivered tomorrow. It's legit reasons, I promise. That was my dubious sound. I hope you enjoyed it. More transmutation charges. I just used 6. Black Lion team claim ticket scrap, which is 1/10 of that claim ticket that I just got. Another unlock. The guaranteed unlocks are just fun. They can give you garbage. They can give you awesome stuff. But let's face it, opening boxes is fun, or I wouldn't be doing this. We got another claim ticket scrap and 5 more transmogrification charges. Transmutation, sorry. Transmog is wow.
That looks valuable.
5 more transmutation charges. Probably at 12 or 1300 now. Another die kit. Always welcome. And teleport to friend, which went up there. The other flavor of utility primer, I should say, and another guaranteed wardrobe unlock. Always entertaining. That, another Black Lion commemorative coin. ArenaNet, please. Either increase the value or replace it with something of value, because it's awful. It feels awful to get 1 gold. I mean, the tickets are, keys are like $1.25 each, which basically means you spent 30 cents for a gold. Now, maybe that's worth it on the gold to cash exchange, or the cash to gems to gold exchange, but it feels like awful. We've got 12 to go. We're halfway done. We have only 1.
Nice gear.
Although I do have nice gear, evidently. That is the Tyrian exchange voucher. That is the last of the type of unlocks that exist, that we get here anyway. So we are above average, I would say, so far on the number of unlocks, which is nice, but below average on the number of uncommons or better. Another die kit. Again, always welcome.
That looks valuable.
Does it really look valuable? I don't think it looks valuable. 9 to go. 2 more tier 5s. Eight left. Come on. Come on.
Nice
there we
gear.
go. It is the Dark Matter Axe skin. I will use that. First of all, I'll use the Black Lion Lockbreaker kit to get me some more vials of Chak acid. I get machetes every day. So, the Dark Matter Axe skin, which I'll show you in a second, is currently selling for... Holy shit! Even though they're currently dropping in the uncommon slot, the Dark Matter skins, which I knew were always well thought of, 100 freaking gold? Gulp? Alright, now I have to see... The staff is going for 200. The axe is going for 100. So, it's possible I may not actually unlock this. What I'll do is I will sell it and then use the proceeds to buy several of the other Dark Matter skins. Although, it is a looker. So that's the Dark Matter Axe skin. That's an extremely nice pull. 100 gold, holy crap. A couple more of those Dark Matter skins would be fine by me. Just pointing that out. One more of them would be awful okay with me.
That looks valuable.
I wish I'd stop saying that to me. I'm lying to me when I say it looks valuable. 5 to go. We are 80% done. More mats for my theoretical future open world legendary armor.
You can never have too much treasure.
Another die pack. We're getting good amount of the crafting bags. We have 3 left. 3 to go. Another die kit. I'm doing pretty well on the die kits. And another Tyrian exchange voucher, which is used to buy dungeon gear, mostly though for transmogs, or for those who don't have the legendary rune sigil, relic, to buy some of the specific relics, runes, sigils, and stuff from dungeons. I have 2 left. Can we come up with one more?
You can never have too much
another
treasure.
Tyrian exchange voucher and another revive orb. That one was disappointing. Come on, give me one more. Give me. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be awesome, but one more would be nice. There. Now. So we are not done yet, though, because we've got die packs to unpack and unlocks to unlock. Do that. There we go. Let's go there. We'll put all the stuff in the bank that goes into the bank. So that is the exchange vouchers, the primers, Black Lion miniature claim tickets,
May the stars
the
guide
tank
you.
claim ticket scraps, the other primers, revive orbs, upgrade extractors, Black Lion statuettes, Black Lion claim ticket scraps, and the die canister can go there. I'm going to, with utter contempt, sell the 2 1 gold items. ArenaNet, seriously. Just seriously.
I greet you, like the sun greets the morning.
I mean, seriously. So the dyes. I have most of the dye colors. There might be a couple of exclusive dye colors I don't have. So what I'm going to do with any dyes that I have already on this character, I'm going to mail them to my alt account. If my alt account has them, they get put in the guild bank where my guildies can go. Let's see. Deathly, Bloodstone, Mad King. We'll start with the Mad King. We only have one of those. It's an uncommon. We have all the common, uncommon, and rare dyes. One thing we don't have are the exclusives. Bloodstone dyes. So, they've changed this now so it's an equal percentage chance to get all of the dyes. It used to be it was a much longer chance to get the best dyes, the exclusive dyes. That was an extremely nice change they made. Like I said, I have all the uncommons and rares. Let's see how many of the exclusives I have. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, and got it. Have all of them. So I cannot get a new dye out of these two. But I will at least get an exclusive Bloodstone Coral, which is a really nice color. That's a really nice color. Over here, Deathly. Again, commons, uncommons, and rares. I got them all. And got it, got it, got it. Don't got it, don't got it. And got it. So there's two in here in the exclusive, so I have a shot at getting a dye I don't already have. Possible. We have a 1 in 3 chance. No, it's caustic. That's a nice green, too. That's a nice green. And that leaves 2 Oreen dye kits. I know I don't have all of the exclusives here. Ain't got it. Got 1, 2.
I say, less violence.
That's a 2/3 chance if I can get an exotic or a exclusive. Oh, we got 1. We got 2. All right. We already have quartz. I'm curious about the sales value on that.
May the stars guide you.
Foretold. We got a dye. Nice blue. Not quite powder blue, but a lighter blue. Nice one. I always like to check and see what they're selling for, so that I can be stunned, shocked, and surprised like I was with the Dark Matter Axe. Foretold. Now we mail a couple of mails off to our alt. Almost certain to get at least 2 of those 3. Oh, that's right. And again. Probably get all 3. That's new dice. And now that leaves us with the unlocks. We'll start with the armor unlock.
I know your face from my dream.
These are the armors I don't have. Basically, I believe it is any armor piece except legendaries that you don't have is what you can get out of it. It also includes like back items and stuff. And as I said, these can be awesome or they can be terrible. My only hope is that it's not one of the cultural ones, because you can buy those for silver, gold.
How are you?
How am I? I'm fine. How are you? So here we go. The armor. It is the Ascalonian Performer Gloves. Are those the culturals? No, those are a piece of dungeon vendor gear. I mentioned the dungeon currency can be used to purchase these. So this is one of those that would be purchasable for dungeon currency. And that's for each dungeon, I think, has 3 sets. 1 of each weight. Light, medium, and heavy. Next up, we have a weapon unlock. And again, the number of weapons we don't have is numbered in the minis. And these can come up with something incredibly awesome, or you can get an utter and complete piece of crap. So it makes them interesting. Here we go. Volcanic Stormcaller Hammer. And I think that these are expensive to make. These are crafted, I think, but expensive to make. Or are these the ones... No, I think these are the ones
Excelsior.
that you craft, not the ones that you can buy with currency at the Eye of the North, but I'm not positive. Anyway, it's flashy and smoky. I think I might prefer it if it didn't have the smoke. But I'm still going to give that a 7 out of a 10. The gloves really were not impressive. Those were probably like a 4 out of 10. Might look nice with the rest of the gear, but gloves are not usually a high-ticket quality item. So that leaves us with 2 wardrobe unlocks, which is weapons, armor, outfits, dyes, gliders, minis, finishers, and mail carriers. So, everything.
More beer.
All the skins. And again, the variance here is utter crap to incredibly awesome. And here we go with the first one. Go back up there for now. Trapper leggings. Yeah. Don't know if those showed up at all. We'll. Trapper. I have the Trapper gloves. Ah, there we go. They are cultural armor. And those are the ones I really don't want. It's the cultural armor stuff. Because it always feels like it's a waste. The reason it looked the same is you can't see it on a non-char. So I can't even show it to you. Leaves us with one more. Here we go. 7 Reaper Shield. The 7 Reaper set is pretty good. Green glowy. That one would be available for purchase as well. So 7 Reapers. Shield probably not that much. Yep, 14 gold. Still, I like it. I'm going to give that a 6. It's a nice looking shield. And the fact that there's matching weapons to go with it and matching armor to go with it makes it part of a entire visual milieu. And that is that. I'm going to pop back to our friend Spongos Mulberries and see what we can do in the last part of the map. I have to say, disappointed in the Midnight King release. It doesn't look like there's much. I haven't seen the map yet. Should be fair and wait. I was expecting it to be another full chunk of map, and maybe it is. About to find out. Holy crap. Yeah, that's really disappointing. That's really disappointing. I was expecting another chunk of map. And the first chunk of map was here. This half. And then this half. I was expecting at least this much map. That's really, really disappointing. Wow. I am extremely underwhelmed with the Midnight King. I'm going to go out. That's the. Is it worse than the IBS conclusion? More work went into the conclusion of the Icebrood Saga than this. Was it better? Maybe.
Ah, youngling. Spare me the briefest moment, will you? Well, less brief relative to your ephemeral span of existence. We must not shape the future without considering the contours of the past.
Okay.
To that end, I ask for your assistance.
Could you get on with it?
There are some few of us who recall a time before Ebark's misdeeds altered the course of our culture.
Uh-huh.
But our light dims, and our memories with us.
Tekla,
So
the
I
Venerable.
ask, will
Tekla
you
was, I
seek
think,
out
the
these
third
vestiges
book
of a bygone
of a
age?
series by Stephen
Some might
Bruss.
seem
The
trivial,
first two were incredibly
others
awesome, and
inscrutable.
then Tekla came out, and the
What
entire
is
series went
more
to shit.
valuable? A hoard of riches, or a trinket of the past that helps mold a brighter future?
Okay, well that opens up a new achieve that will give the Relic of Mosin. I should check and see. I think, but I'm not sure. I think we still have access to any new relics. So if I'm to go to my equipment, my relic, we'll see if Mosin is in here. It is. Okay. So it does look, I know they're in the future they want you have to unlock the relics to be able to use them with your legendary. Pardon me, I'm getting another scam or fraud call on the phone, so I'm going to mute for just a second. Yep, scam or fraud call. And they did nothing. Okay, I need to go over there. I'm not sure if it's a teleport or what the deal is when you get over to the castle.
Lady Patha, Wayfinder, Outrider.
But this, I'm going to say, this content patch, the conclusion to Soto is right down there with the conclusion to IBS for the worst content they've ever created. Unless there's actual stuff to do over there and actual map content.
Our king demands his tribute.
Get up. That's not great. I'm dying. I'm dying. Why am I dying? Okay, why can't I enter this place? There's no point in my reviving. I'm just going to die anyway. Okay, so there is stuff over here. But I'm not allowed to go there? Yes, please. You going to finish me? Thank you. God. What the hell is this? Crap. Astral Ward Portal. Will that take me there? No, that takes me to here. Well, they certainly have not made it obvious how I'm supposed to get into that new area. So there is some stuff over there, but it doesn't look like much. In which case, yeah, I'm going to stick with my this is incredibly disappointing. Point of view. I'm going to Google it. New zone. Internias. I don't assume this does anything for me. God damn it. No, that ends there. And this one also ends there. What the hell is going on? Alright, there's this big glowy red murder mist around the place. I've finished the content, I've won, but I can't get in there, and I don't know why. They didn't say anything. Salute when members of the Astral Ward bow to you. At Park's early end, defeat him within the time limit. Salute Frode when he enters the portal. Prevent Path's health from dropping below 90%. This seems like a complete half-assed job. What the hell? Well, I have no idea to get over there. And frankly, right now, I'm so god-awfully disappointed in this content patch. I'm going to call it here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just really dispirited by how utterly disappointing this was. It's embarrassing. They should be embarrassed. There's supposed to be a meta. I have no idea how to get in there to do the meta. Does it only open after we defeat Nabeleg? I have no idea. I mean, is that the only time we can get in there? So I have to wait for the meta? For the two parts of the meta first? I have to wait there in Hater's Gate right now, evidently. Yeah, I'm going to call it here, guys. I'm just really disappointed. I should be back tomorrow at my usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm not going to be streaming any further tonight on this. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be doing anything for streaming later tonight. I'm just really dispirited by this. This has really sucked the wind out of my sails. I was hoping to be playing this for days. Right now, I don't want to play it at all. What a really terrible piece of crap for them to drop on us. I don't get it. I do not understand what they were thinking. But, again, you know, maybe the meta, when it finally gets here and allows us to move on, I'm assuming that's how it works. Maybe that meta will be great, in which case that'll change my opinion. But I'm not going to wait here for half an hour or an hour for that to happen on stream. I will wait here for it to happen. But I'm going to be complaining about it the entire time, and I don't want to inflict that on you. So I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me as long as you have. I don't know what I'll be playing. Almost certainly not this. What the fuck, ArenaNet? But I hope the rest of your Tuesday night goes great. You're almost to the midway. You can do this. I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me then. Or at least soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys. And sorry if I'm a little sour, but yeah, I'm actually a lot sour. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you next time.